How's it going, everyone? Yep, it's Movie and Game Lover 98 here for a chat stream for April 4th, 2023. So, yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed this chat stream and everyone is welcome to join. Well, some people are welcome to join, but please no inappropriate stuff, otherwise moving that person, depending on whose screen is making that annoying background noises. So, let me provide the link a few times. So, yep, we're going to be doing a chat stream for April 4th, 2023. And someone's already joining. Oh, someone was joining, but then all of a sudden they just decided to leave. But like I said, the rules, if anyone's background noises is giving me issues, I'm removing that person as a reminder to any people who try to join. But like I said, I don't mind it with barking sounds from a dog, honestly. I don't know about that AJ fellow. So if you guys are not aware, well, you know me, yes, I'm still into collecting VHS tapes again. Because, well, even though they're old formats, it's still fun to watch. And SpongeBob Fanatic 2005 says, "Do you like the 49ers?" I don't know about that, to be honest. SpongeBob Fanatic 2005. Are you talking about the movie that's called the 49ers, or is this something that you just came in mind? And Paramount 360 says, "You heard what said to you." Yeah, I think what you're trying to say, Paramount 360, because like I said, if anyone's screen is making any background noises that's bothering me, I'm removing that person. And if you guys are not also aware, yes, I'll be moving into a new place by May 1st, the first day of May. And well, I just hope it makes it easier for me to still do my videos and streams, because well, I just want it to be easy for me. And what on earth is that with the living death? But anyways, as I was trying to say, if you guys are not aware, I'm collecting some more VHS tapes again. Even though most of these movies are on Blu-ray and such, but they do come with a DVD. As you know me, that's I should have done when I got the Breakfast Club. I should have just bought it off of eBay with that Universal 100th anniversary slipcover. It comes with a Blu-ray and DVD. I could have just got it on VHS as well. even though it's fine to have a Blu-ray only because the Blu-ray looks nice and it just makes the transfer look amazing. Because, Blu-ray is still good to this day, and, people just really just buy Blu-rays nowadays. They just don't even want DVDs anymore. And if you guys are not also aware, I would like to address that I'm probably just gonna buy VHS tapes brand new off the internet instead of just finding them in the stores brand new. Because sometimes you just can't get lucky, find them with only, like, less than $1 at Goodwill, or depending on how much they are in your guys' areas. Because, well, I would like to, well, maybe get some of the movies I like on, VHS. And if you guys are not also aware, I got some upgraded Dragon Tales DVDs to show my updated Dragon Tales DVD collection 2023 edition, where I have, well, yes, I have all the releases from Adventures in Dragonland to the Amazing Pets DVD. And, well, I would show them. And Paramount 360 says, "What? What's up, Paramount 360? Are you talking about I still have all the Dragon Tales releases from Adventures in Dragonland to our Amazing Pets to the Amazing Pets 2009 DVD, but I basically swapped some of them around, so I just wanted to give some of them in best condition I can to Jake Martin." And Lance Jackson says just at home cleaning up, and I'm gonna watch Shrek 2. That's cool, Lance Jackson. I like the second Shrek, but I think the first one is still my favorite of all time. But if you like Shrek 2, that's fine. I just didn't like Shrek the third that much, and I have not watched the final Shrek yet. And AJ, someone's trying to join. I don't know if that's a right thing or not. Because, like I said, I don't want to hear any inappropriate background noises because I don't want to hear that at all, and I don't want to see being shown that's inappropriate. Okay, my phone was Dodo or Doodoo, whatever you pronounce it. I'm sorry to hear that, AJ, but maybe maybe if you could see if there's nothing bothering you, maybe you could possibly join. Maybe. And if you guys are not also aware, I would like to also show maybe my Wiggles and Bob the Builder DVD collections one of these days because I just got the 2 DVD lot of Toot Toot and Wiggle Bay because I would like to show my Wiggles DVD collection 2023 edition. And Paramount 360 says, "Would you like to do a stream with my friends, the Free Republic of Admiral Poacher, one day?" I mean, I could try to, Paramount 360, because I would like to. Well, but just hopefully it's just not showing stuff that's inappropriate because I don't like that stuff. And yeah. And if you guys are not also aware, I got rid of one of my Dragon Tales Reader's Digest Young Family Libraries tape, that being the Altogether Now, which is the reverse of the VHS were special. And AJ says, there's no noise. Okay, you can try. Okay. If I provide the link already, AJ, if you want to try to join. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. I also wanted to tell you guys that, well, hold on. I mean, oh, What am I doing? How's it
Whoops.
going, AJ?
Not much. I'm glad to see you here. So,
Well, that's good. I mean, I don't think. Have you been on one of my streams before or no?
I may have been in a couple, but I haven't like joined in like on the actual streams, but I have watched a couple or few streams of yours.
Okay. Well, this is the first time you get to really be joining, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just telling everyone out there I'm back into VHS collecting again.
Yeah, I heard that. I would like to say congratulations to you and hope whoever you guys lucky for alls, I guess.
Yeah. But I said as well, I'm just thinking of what VHS tapes of movies to get because even if it's like on the highest format, because the rules in my collection, in my personal collection, saying if I have it on the highest format, I don't buy it on VHS.
Don't you? Would you collect super VHSs like SVHSs?
I don't know about those, honestly.
The super VHS is the VHS but with higher quality, basically.
I've not collected those, to be honest.
I don't have them either, but they are rare to come across by. They're worth like hundreds of dollars on eBay.
Oh my god, I cannot buy something like that. I can buy official VHS versions of movies.
I mean, yeah, that's what I do basically.
60 says a content. Can you see me? I can somewhat see you here on YouTube. I'm not sure if I should add you because I'm concerned I don't want any stuff bugging me. Because like I said, if anyone's background noise in their background is giving me problems, I have to remove that person, unfortunately.
And I agree to your terms and conditions.
Because I just want it to be safe than sorry. Because because I like to have my things better than be safe than sorry. I was saying, do you have a VHS, super VHS thing?
Me? No,
Yeah.
I was planning on getting a JVC model one day because they're like what $90, but the actual tapes are like hundreds.
Okay, but I mean, super VHS is like I say, like those machines. I think they say they could play VHS tapes better. But I have a VCR DVD combo recorder from Toshiba that has an HDMI port built into the back that says it could make VHS tapes run in HDMI.
Was it manufactured by Funai?
Well, no, it's a Toshiba branded.
I mean, yeah, but like when companies because Toshiba has made Funai has made some VCR DVD combos for Toshiba back in like 2012 during its time. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Or unless if it's made by the actual manufacturer from like 2016, I think. No, 2015, I think. Or 2012 after that.
I'm not sure when what year mine's it's on the back of mine. I'll have to check after this is over. My stream, I'll check after it's over, maybe. I'll take another look at it once the stream's over. But yeah. And I'm also trying to figure out to get these versions of these Thomas releases. The first 17 from Thomas Gets Tricked to Sing Along in Stories. Hold on.
Oh no. I have a bad story to tell.
What's wrong?
A week ago, speaking of Thomas tapes, right? I saw at my Goodwill, right? A week ago, like a week, 2 weeks ago, there was the original James Learns a Lesson, Thomas Gets Tricked, Thomas Breaks the Rules VHSs, and there was more. There was Winnie the Pooh VHSs. I look at them, all of them have mold on them.
Oh my god. See, this is why I avoid ones with mold, because I actually bought The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland on VHS from Goodwill, and it had mold in the film. That's why I had to take it back because it was too moldy.
I was like, oh my god, all of them have mold. If they did not have mold, they would all come to me. Like seriously.
Like what did the Thomas Gets Tricked VHS look like? Was it the original?
It was the original Strand VCI 1990 VHS.
But I think it was just a standard black, not a blue or red orange tape.
Yeah, it was the standard black tape.
Okay. Because I saw a red tape of James Learns a Lesson. That one's going over $40 on eBay.
That it is crazy, but
oh, there's Gum. Let me add him. Hey, Gum.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
It's
Good.
good.
Except I'm
I'm
in a different
sorry, but
location
I have
than
gum
what
in my
I normally
backpack.
am.
Please do not steal it.
No, not at all.
No, I'm talking to
Yeah, I was gonna
gum
say
water.
it's fine. My bad. Please forgive me.
Oh, no worries. Everybody forgives
But
you.
yeah. Also about the other tape you saw at Goodwill, AJ, the James Learns a Lesson one. Was that also the Standard Black, but it was the original release?
Yeah, it was also the Strand VCI version, the original.
And the Thomas Breaks the Rules tape you said was
I didn't get a glance look, but it did have the original packaging design, but I don't know if the tape was a Strand home video tape compared to if it was another original one. I couldn't tell, but what I remember was seeing mold on the film strip, and I was like, nope, I'm not taking it.
yeah. Paramount 360 says, why couldn't you see me when I tried to join? I'm just concerned. I don't want any inappropriate stuff showing on my background, Paramount 360, because I want to make it as appropriate as possible.
Paramount 360's name is John Cena. We're not supposed to see him anyway.
Wait. Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, his name's John Cena. We can't see him because his name's John Cena. Wait.
Oh my.
That reminds me of the match I saw a couple of days ago at the WrestleMania event.
Yeah. And also, yeah, how did the progress go of finishing Dragon Tales Season 3, Gum?
It was good. Good. I could tell most of the episodes near the end were just being reused.
Some of them were technically new, but I know some of them, unfortunately, the ones that we saw earlier in the season, unfortunately repeated ones we've already seen before.
Yeah, but if I would compare it to Thomas, that it does better in a way is that it's more consistent throughout the whole thing.
Light Blue Yoshi Fan 2 says hello. Hello, Light Blue Yoshi Fan 2. And you unfortunately had to watch the Finn's Blanky episode, Gum.
Yeah. But...
Yeah, I know that sucks. I know. I mean, at least like these ones were much better in season 3. Like the episode Moving On, where doesn't it remind you of Steve Goes to College at Blue's Clues, Gum? When
I never seen that episode.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to get to know Joe on DVD or the Blue's Biggest Stories DVD, Gum, that has Steve Goes to College.
No, I've never seen that episode, but I've seen a few episodes that did feature Joe, like after that.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like Joe episodes of Blue's Clues that much. They're okay.
Yeah, they're okay, but how would you compare them to the Josh episodes in the reboot?
They're almost, at least the Josh ones, they follow the original series from Steve almost, because the premiere is still called Snack Time. Except they do use, well, at least the actors themselves still play Steve and Joe in the reboot. Because in the reboot, Joe's now working in the present store, and Steve is now working as a detective.
Yeah, like I didn't know that.
Yeah, Paramount 360 says you're not talking about Family Guy, are you? Well, I guess I could talk about Family Guy kind of. I mean, I kind of have Family Guy, but I'm trying to get those parts 1 through 3 sets on DVD.
I used to have some of those, but I decided to get rid of them because I figured, I don't watch these enough, so I'll just get rid of them.
Yeah, you don't watch Family Guy that much, Gum?
Well, yeah, I used to a little bit back in like the past decade because it was on Netflix like for a while and then it was gone.
That's why the people just say they just buy them on DVD since they just took it off the show. That's like how they took Malcolm in the Middle off of Netflix because they said that one year they were going to get rid of it off Netflix on this one particular day. They were going to be removing it off of Netflix, Malcolm in the Middle. And they only released the first season of Malcolm in the Middle on DVD, basically. So probably might consider buying that season because, it's at least it's a good season of Malcolm in the Middle, the first season.
And what I now want to know is, what made you think I misunderstand that I didn't have the Magic Railroad booklet, even though I commented on the Trust Thomas booklet?
Because, I watched your 2022 edition. I thought I saw your Magic Railroad DVD at a specific time mark, and it had the booklet inside.
It did.
Because I was thinking, because I was showing it for Jake Martin because his copy doesn't have the booklet when he got from FYE.
But no, in the Trust Thomas video, I was saying that I didn't have the booklet for Trust Thomas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got it mixed up because I thought like I was showing this for also for Jake Martin because his copy doesn't have the booklet.
Yeah, that's why I said mine doesn't have it either.
Oh, I kind of got muddled up. My brain was so muddled up, Gum. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But at least I know some people make mistakes on their comments. I've known, like, even though if I see spammy comments, I just remove them, you know. But at least I can show you some Dragon Tales DVDs. I did upgrade. Let me go grab them.
Go.
All right. Let me show you them one by one. Adventures in Dragonland. This is the same old artwork from my other copy, but I just wanted to make sure it has a cool mouth-looking thing on the disc. And I swapped the disc. It's almost as shiny as my Don't Give Up DVD from 2002.
Yeah, I know it's like some copies of like I know some Pixar movies do that with their DVDs, like the Toy Story films did that. That is if you got the DVDs by themselves.
I know that Super Jackstro 1 has the 2010 DVDs of Toy Story 1 and 2 that are the single disc DVDs, but they've shiny holographic disc artwork.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's my which let me give the one I originally got from Disc Replay and ship it over to Jake Martin because I know, like I said, yeah, both me and him live in different states. We don't live in the same state.
Yeah, and so I mentioned before that found out that my Wii's disk drive was broken, so I went onto eBay and found a Wii by itself, and it works.
Oh, was the disk drive acting up?
Yes, and I tested out on like 2 games. First was Mario Party 9 and Mario Party 7, and they work.
Oh wow! I know yes, your Melee still does not work, unfortunately, because it's.
Well, I'll have to test it out to see.
Well, see if it works on the new Wii. If it still doesn't work, that's fine. I know you still because like I said, I think there's a way we can meet up in person, but we can use my copy of Melee to do videos of Melee for your channel.
Maybe, but I'm in a different location right now, so I can't test it out now.
Oh.
But I can show this little thing here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, made it back in elementary school.
Oh wow, that's been many years ago. Yeah.
And it has my name in the corner.
Yep. I know it says your real name,
but yeah, I'm perfectly fine showing my first name.
Yeah. But yeah, there's easy 1, 2, 3, which basically I took the disc from my other copy that I got that was in the DVD case of when I originally got swapped it with the dinosaur, but now I took it from this. I took the disc from this copy and put it into the other one that was in the one that dinosaur originally came in. But then I just put this disc because I know the little thing on Ord's face that's my disc, but it still works, which is good. And it also says "Hi, hello, Kosa," and it has the pamphlet, which I'm pleased about.
Yeah, is that all?
Oh, yeah. We Can Solve It Together is probably the same, so I actually should show this just the 5 because my We Can Solve It Together DVD's fine. The Playing Fairworks Playing Fun looks to be the same, except there's a little damage right there, but at least the discs will still work. That's good. And it comes with a pamphlet, which is good. The reason why I have this copy because look at the grass on this disc is much darker than on the other one I got off of eBay brand new without a pamphlet.
Yeah, like I've had that happen to me a few times. Like a couple other disc. Like I know the DVD of Finding Dory. Sometimes the no, actually, it's also the Blu-ray that like the sometimes the disc art would be a little darker or brighter. Just depends.
Yeah, but this one I just decided to keep because it looks darker on the grass on the disc. But yeah, yep, there's playing fun. Can't wait for Jake Martin and finally singing Dance in Dragonland, which actually, luckily, this case is in semi-good shape. I know because I had this before when I got Goodwill back in 2017. It had a little cut on the plastic, and then it had a little mark on the artwork, but this one doesn't have that. And the reason why I'm keeping this disc is because this one, the filter's a little bit darker compared to the other one. And this one does have a nice pamphlet, which is nice because that way I'm close because my Yes We Can Dragon Tales release just came today. But unfortunately, I can't get it out of my mailbox, which sucks. But once I get it out, I will show my upgraded Dragon Tales DVD collection 2023 edition, where I'll go through every release again, but this time all of them will have all the pamphlets except for Let's Share, Let's Play.
So just need to get Let's Share, Let's Play, and then you've completed all of Dragon Tales.
Yeah, that means because you could try to find a copy, but it might be tricky. But I think I might have seen a copy just replay that did have a pamphlet, but I'll probably just take another look just to be sure. Because I know I watched Lego Lover 117's vlog, and he saw a Dragon Tales PlayStation game when he went to go in one of his October vlogs. Yeah, I know that when he saw Magic Railroad in the theaters for the 20th anniversary.
Okay, it's that one. I was like, I don't remember any he did in October like that.
Yeah, and eventually he went to go see Turtles and Thomas because I've heard the YouTuber Turtles and Thomas. I don't think he's like a mean guy, but he just likes to be all grumpy. I don't like seeing grumpy people. I can understand that guy. No, he just did a. Parent says, "Did you say a Dragon Tales PS3 game?" No, I said regular original PlayStation because they never released it on PlayStation 3.
Well, you could. I think you can play it on a PlayStation 3.
Yeah, you can play original PlayStation games on PlayStation 3.
I wouldn't know because I don't have a PS3.
I heard they're supposed to be releasing a PlayStation 6 in the next few years. When that releases in 2027, the PlayStation 6, I'm gonna be 29 years old in that year.
That would be 27.
Yeah, I'll probably just get it. It's probably supposed to come out before my birthday. I'll check after the stream's over. But yeah, Akoza says, does any Wiggles DVDs are upgraded? Some of them, most of are, but I know they just don't have pamphlets, which sucks. Even is a Woohoo Wiggly Gremlin DVD copy that does have a booklet.
Well, the Mario movie comes out tomorrow.
Oh yes, I don't know why I put Luigi's hat on. I should have kept the Mario hat on, but that's okay. But I will be wearing the Mario hat when I go see the movie.
Yeah, and I might be able to see it tomorrow night.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to see it the day after it releases on Thursday, because today's Tuesday.
Well, and I also have a collection video coming on Friday.
Oh, cool. I cannot wait to watch it, but I know it's going to be something.
Yeah.
I think it might be on just Mario stuff, because, that just has to do with stuff that's related to the Mario movie.
Oh, you'll find out once it comes.
Okay, so I was saying, I hope you just don't show just your Mario stuff, because you know that... Well, even though it's going to be saying, just because the Mario movie just released already.
And it's something else.
I'll see. Well, like I said, I'll see once it comes out.
Yeah, but I have the premiere up for on the 6th, and they'll premiere the next day.
Yep. I'll try to find a copy of Let's Share, Let's Play, and then I'll probably ship that one to Jake Martin, because I know there's also a copy I saw with a shiny disc on eBay, but unfortunately didn't have the pamphlet. So I asked the seller, is the pamphlet included? And unfortunately he said no. That's why I just avoided that option altogether. because if I hear his answer saying, unfortunately, there's not a pamphlet, I avoided it. But this lot, I basically looked like saying, is there anything wrong with these cases? Are they damaged or broken? He said like they barely been touched. That this lot of 6 Dragon Tales DVDs, he says they've barely been touched. Paramount should be a Thomas DVD. Well, I mean, you could try to Paramount 360. I mean, I just don't know what Thomas DVD I can try to find because I cannot find that Quarry Adventures on Sodor sampler disc.
And I noticed this too with some of the Thomas DVDs, like the older ones. Like I noticed like the disc art on the disc, or some of them are like a little pixelated, like my copy of Races, Rescues, and Runaways and Best of James.
I mean, because it's probably because of the little reflective thing. Like if you're just being careful and just put it next to a sunlight. Well, just don't leave it in the sunlight, but just reflect it off your window's light. You could see like a little shiny thingy. It reflects off the little light of your window. My Best of James has that. I think it's my Races, Rescues, and Runaways. Yes, my Spills and Chills DVD has that too. My Make Someone Happy DVD has that too.
Yeah, mine Make Someone Happy does that too.
Yeah, so does my Christmas Wonderland with the CD. Also, my Percy. No, I don't think my Percy Chocolate Crunch does that well, even though I have it in the CD edition.
Actually, I think mine does that. It has it too.
I know your James the Red Balloon, where it doesn't have just one L on the disc. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have the little shiny reflective thing on it.
Well, the copy I had before did.
Like where it has the error where it has just one L on the disc. Well, but the one with 2 L's, unfortunately, I don't think they did that.
Yeah, maybe.
What Paramount 360 is asking what's happening. Your Thomas and Friends Get Along DVD. I have that release. I don't need another one. Well, unless I maybe get 2009. I'm also gonna say this, I'm also gonna probably get these DVDs in slim cases like you. But I'm probably gonna get Thomas Gets Bumped and Thomas Percy and the Dragon in slim cases.
Yeah, I used to have the Thomas Percy and the Dragon in a slim case, but I got rid of it when I got that double pack with Thomas and the Treasure.
Oh, I know your Thomas Gets Bumped is in a thick case, but I'm gonna get mine in a slim case.
But I bought it used, but it did come with a booklet, so that was a nice surprise.
Yeah. Does it shine the sun from Paramount 360? Of course they do. It depends on what copy you own. But like I said, some of my DVDs do that. But like I said, I'm gonna get Trust Thomas Gets Bumped, and Thomas Percy and the Dragon in slim cases just to save me some space. But the reason why I'm not getting Sing Along and Stories, 10 Years of Thomas, and Ultimate Christmas in slim cases is because I have them with slip covers. That's another rule I think in my personal collection. If those have slip covers, I'm not getting them in slim cases.
Oh, right, because you have the slipcover from the 2009 release.
Sing Along, yeah, the Hop on Board release, yeah. And for Ultimate Christmas, I already have it with a slipcover anyway.
Yeah.
Could possibly get Percy Saves the Day and Really Brave Engines also in a slim case, because I could probably put the Thomas Really Brave Engines in a thick case in Totally Thomas Volume 4.
Yeah, like,
I also get Big Day for Thomas Comes to Breakfast in slim cases. Because the reasons why I want to get Thomas Comes to Breakfast in a slim case as well as in a normal case is because I think the reasons why is because the filter on Thomas's face looks different compared to the one that you see in if you get the thick case copy, I think it's like his promo from James and the Queen of Sodor on Thomas Comes to Breakfast release.
Well, I know Lego Lover has the slim case.
He also has a bigger case copy too. He has both versions.
Yeah, but he hasn't done a video on that yet.
Yeah, like I said, every October, every year, he likes to do collections. Just don't know what he likes to do in April, because April's already here. Big Day for Thomas. Even though I can never get a Big Day for Thomas VHS from 1998 because it's so rare.
How about 2003?
I could probably find a bare copy and just see if there's a good price for the 1998 VHS because like I said, I think these are the 17 releases of the Thomas. These versions of the Thomas releases, the first 17 from Thomas Gets Tricked to Sing Along and Stories I want to get on VHS. but they'll have the original logo, but on the box, but the tape is different.
Like you're saying that the distributor is Anchor Bay, but the tape is by Video Treasures.
Well, true, yes, but I mean, but for the Thomas Gets Tricked, I want the 2003 ink label because there's 3 versions of Thomas Gets Tricked on VHS that does have the lookout.
Yes, I know about all 3 versions.
Does one of those have the George Carlin Thomas Gets Tricked?
Well, the way you can tell it's the George Carlin version because it has the early '95 label, just like the Rusty to the Rescue VHS. That's how you can tell it's George Carlin Thomas Gets Tricked because it has the smaller text like the original 1995 sticker label of Rusty to the Rescue. But any version of James Bond's Lesson doesn't honestly matter because, I mean, I don't really need the ink label for 2005 on VHS because I have the DVD version anyway. So any version of James Bond's Lesson doesn't matter, but I want the tenors and turntables where that doesn't have these errors on the case. Even though
I know what else you're talking about.
Yeah, we're on both spines in the front cover. They forgot to put the S after the E in turntable.
And in the episode listing for Toby the Tram Engine, it actually says Toby the Train Engine.
Even though I can literally cover that up and just replace it with tram, because it's still the other words are still correct. The words Toby, the, and engine. I can just replace it with tram. And put an extra S on a piece of paper to pretend it should say tenors and turntables and other stories. Because they see like that error copy is much cheaper than the original 1990 version.
Yeah, especially the red tape.
Yeah, the orange tape of James Bond's The Lesson. I was telling AJ earlier, Gum. It's over $40 on eBay. I was like, no way, I'm buying that.
Not long ago, I saw someone just selling the box or just the box only for Thomas's Train Yard Adventures.
Oh wow! I can't remember that seller on eBay who has that. I mean, I'll have to see if they still have it. I mean, even though I did see the Thomas's Train Yard Adventures sampler VHS tape, I don't know if it got put out into my store yet. Because unfortunately my media selection at my work is very not that big, honestly.
Yeah, when I went to the one near me, it wasn't that big either.
Unfortunately, they did make the books a lot bigger. That's why the media is so small. Because actually, when I went to work this morning, they saw the Walt Disney animated short films collection, not the Pixar ones, just ordinary Walt Disney.
Yeah, the one that was released in 2015.
Yeah, that in between Pixar short films collection volumes 2 and 3. I'm not sure when that was released, because I'm pretty sure it was maybe before The Good Dinosaur came out in theaters, or maybe it was after. I'm not sure.
I think it was after.
I think.
Maybe it was before.
I'll just look up an opening after the stream's over. Opening to Walt Disney Short Films Collection Blu-ray to see if it has a trailer for one of those Pixar films. But yeah. And then, what was I saying about the Thomas? Oh yeah, and Thomas Breaks the Rules and Barely Like Never are just the easiest. I could just get the straight home video versions because I know the way you can tell it's the 1993 reprints because they zoomed in the images. Well, on the originals, out the image, but on the original Better Late Than Never, they use a picture from Thomas from The Runaway on the front cover.
And the reprints also used a shot from The Runaway, but it's of Duck.
Yeah, I think it's the scene when he comes up to Chance's field. Like before the narrator says, take care of Thomas's coaches, he advised he's sure to miss them while he's away. So, and now to the George Carlin era volumes, well, only from the versions numbers 6 through 17, which are Trust Thomas to Sing Along in Stories. Since these ones I want to have the blue tapes from the George Carlin, first volumes of George Carlin, from Trust Thomas, Thomas Percy and the Dragon, and Daisy, because Thomas Gets Bumped never got a 2000 blue tape, unfortunately, which is a kind of a disappointment. Wow. Oh, wait. Both of them are muted. Actually, hang on a second. Okay. Now let's start from the George Carlin era of Thomas and VHS. Starting from Trust Thomas. Paramount 360 says, I think it did get a blue tape, actually. Are you sure Thomas Gets Bumped got a blue ink label tape?
I don't remember Thomas Gets Bumped having a blue tape feature.
No, I don't think it did. He only got an ink label tape in 2003, but I think it did get released in 2000 on VHS again. But all the versions of Thomas Gets Bumped are always echoed on the VHS version. Even on the DVD, it's echoed still. Even though there is a version of Thomas Gets Bumped, I want to get on VHS that doesn't have the echo tracks at all. Because then we can tell it's the non-echo version. Because on one example is in, well, actually, in Gordon the Famous Visitor, when Edward tells Duck that famous engine came through this morning, in the echoed version, you can hear Henry chuffing in the background, but in the non-echoed version, which is also on Best of Gordon, you don't hear any chuffing from Henry in the background.
So that's something to catch on your eye on.
Yeah, that's why, even though I saw the sticker version, with the sticker on the cover, that means it's the non-echo version. Other than that, every version of Thomas Gets Bumped on VHS is unfortunately still echoed. But for Thomas Percy and the Dragon and Daisy and Other Stories, I want the 1995 VHS box, but it has the blue ink labels. And for James Goes Buzz Buzz, James Goes Buzz Buzz, I don't know why Lego Lovers copy the ink label. It buzzes. I'll have to see if that doesn't do it on my copy when I get the ink label of, James Goes Buzz Buzz. But I know there's a 2004 ink label of James Goes Buzz Buzz, which that and the Thomas Gets Tricked 2004 ink labels are extremely rare to find. I mean, I don't know if the 2004 ink label of Thomas Gets Tricked has Look Out for the Train. I doubt it will. I'll just test it for myself, but I wanted to see the 2003 ink label first to see if it's true or not.
I think for the Look Out for the Train, it is on the original VHS only. While with the reprint, they put what is it? Where they redid the soundtrack to the to fix the error, but I do know that the original VHS has that error where the guy says, "Look out for the train." I'm pretty sure.
Well,
that's
I know in the version that has the Strain Home Video logo at the beginning, I'm pretty sure that one has the Look Out for the Train goof, as well as the one from 1994 Time Life.
Actually, yeah, maybe.
But I know there's a version where I watched another theory. There's one VHS version of Thomas Gets Tricked where both the UK and other tracks are layered on, faded with one another. You can actually still hear the guy say "Look out for the train," but the music is still playing.
Yeah, actually, that's an interesting error at the most part. You know,
like you can, like the guy is still hear it saying "Look out for the train," but the music is still playing.
Yeah, the soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that version, but I think that's the rarest out of all of them. So I think, like I said, I think I'll just get the 2003 version of Thomas Gets Tricked on VHS just to be sure, because I'm pretty sure it is true. Because But anyway, I'll just get back to the releases. So Thomas Gets Bummed, I know what version I'm going to get. So for James Goes Buzz Buzz, like I said, I'm going to get the 1996 box with the 2000 ink label tape to see if it doesn't buzz on my copy, because unfortunately Lego Lovers copy does that, unfortunately. But for Percy's Ghostly Trick and Toss's Christmas Party, I want the original 1994 VHSs of those ones, because unfortunately on the reprint boxes, they put them in out of order. Some of the episodes are like on Percy's Ghostly Trick, they're modeled up completely, but at least they remember to put Toss's Anthem at the top because it plays at the beginning.
Mm-hmm, of course. Not gonna lie, Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to get the original 1994 VHSs of Percy's Ghostly Trick and Toss's Christmas Party, but the problem is I don't think, even though there is a version of James Goes Buzz Buzz that does have Toss's Christmas Party at the end of the tape and Toss Missing Christmas Tree at the end of Percy's Ghostly Trick, that's the 2000 version, even though I don't like it when the errors are messed up. The order is messed up.
Someone was in the film that was in it, and there's...
It's okay, Gum. I was just explaining to AJ what versions of the Thomas releases from Toss Gets Tricked, Sing Along, and Stories I would like to get with cool versions. Now we're on to the season 4 era with a few of them, because with the first 4, we just go from Rusty the Rescue to Sing Along and Stories, including Toss's Friends Help Out. So for Rusty the Rescue, I really want to get the 1996 box, but that ink label of Rusty the Rescue is so hard to find. Some people say it's just really just the easiest to get the original version from 95. But the way you can tell some people say there is a 1999 sticker label of Rusty the Rescue is because they put it like it's like an Avon sticker in a way.
Wait.
What about Trackside Tunes? Well, Trackside Tunes has always been the same on VHS. They never changed the ink label. They never changed the style on the ink label at all. But anyway, Thompson Special Letter, I have the actual box, but I just want to get the blue ink label tape because I know it looks.
Do you think you can show the box?
Thompson Special Letter one? Sure. Here it is. This one played fine. It didn't have any problems playing, but I just want to get the blue ink label because it looks cool. Even though some people say they don't like it when it doesn't match the logos, even though I want to have different versions, I don't want multiple variations of the same release on VHS. Because this picture of Thomas and Gordon, not only did they put this as an error, but they also used it. This is on Taylor Kennedy's thumbnail for the complete season 4 George Carlin HD thumbnail.
Yeah.
I like this cool picture.
Yeah, it's shot from Thomas Meets the Queen.
Is not on this, but eventually they did make the release itself, Thomas Meets the Queen, eventually later on down the line of VHSs. And not only this, but they put Gordon here for some reason, even though in the actual episode Henry's supposed to be there. Isn't that particularly odd?
I'd say yes on my part.
Yeah. At least I have the box. I just need to find a blue ink tape.
I'm noticing something weird just now. So I do have that tape, but it's the 2002 reprint. But for some reason, the reprint is going for more value than the original VHS.
I mean, you can find the reprint by itself. I think it's probably going up for a little bit over 20, but just to get it by itself.
Yeah, the reprint is going over $20, while the original it's only going for a few bucks.
Yeah, and yeah, for Thompson Friends Help Out, I want to do the same thing, but get the blue ink label tape. But also for Gallant Old Engine, I saw some good prices for the original VHS of Gallant Old Engine on eBay. Both the reprint and the original.
Yeah, I think Lego Lover's copy has a buzzing sound of the 2001 version.
Yeah, not the 96 version. The 96 version doesn't do that. But you know, as a kid, when I rented Gallant Old Engine from the library, it froze during special attraction. Like when the trucks scream out, "Help, help."
You mean the part after Percy knocks them off and land on Bostro?
No, before they land on Bostro, when they scream out, "Help, help."
No.
Oh, no. But luckily I bought the DVD.
Yeah, that's retitled Henry and the Elephant.
Yeah. I just want to get the Gallant Old Engine 1996 original box, but have the 2001 label. Even though I watched Miles' opening to Thomas the Gallant Old Engine VHS, his 2001 ink label for some reason still plays the Video Treasures logo at the beginning.
Maybe they cut the rip from the original and just put it on there.
Yeah, maybe it's. I guess they just decided, like, I think that it came out 5 years after the original release of Gallant Old Engine released. Or maybe like 4.5, because the original released in August 96, and then the reprint was from July 2001. But yeah, for Sing Along and Stories, those also don't have blue tapes. I'm going to get the ink label of Sing Along and Stories, but put in the original 1997 box. Because unfortunately, and yeah, for Thomas Meets the Queen, I don't know why that release was never put onto DVD. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I think that got a blue tape.
Yeah, I got a blue, I think just a blue ink, not a sticker blue tape.
Yeah, I know Lego Lover has the black ink.
Yeah, not the blue ink, but I know there's a blue ink, which I've seen sometimes on eBay, but unfortunately I never bought it, because there was that one time I was going to buy VHS of Thomas Meets the Queen from, Goodwill, but someone unfortunately bought it, which sucked.
They had to snag it. I hate those types of people, but at the same time, they're lucky in the end, so you could congratulate them, I guess. But then you feel bummed.
I know what you feel, but yeah. And also for the 3 releases of 90, like I said, Big Day for Thomas is going to be the tricky one, Gum, because I know the original 1998 VHS is extremely expensive.
Yeah, I think Get Along's more common one out of the 3.
Thomas Comes to Breakfast is semi-good, because, I mean, even like in this one YouTuber has a blue ink label bear of Thomas Comes to Breakfast.
I'm going to be on mute for just a moment.
If I found all those ink labels of Thomas and his friends get along, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, and Big Day for Thomas, all I really gotta do is just find the original boxes, then I'm set to go. Because, well, even though I can't find the original 1998 VHS box of Big Day for Thomas. Well, yeah. And then, yeah. And yeah, here's Cranky Bugs. This is why I like having Cranky Bugs on VHS, because look, the Night Train song's on here, and they never put it on the DVD version, which sucked.
Yeah, but it did get released on other releases, but I forget which ones.
Like, the Night Train song was put on Spills and Chills DVD. Yeah, isn't that a shame Ghislaine didn't even put the Night Train song on the Cranky Bugs DVD?
I'm not too ashamed by it. Well,
I mean, I guess it's cool that we still got the Night Train song of Thomas kind of physically on DVD, kind of. But they just switched it up for the season 5 releases.
Yeah, it only seemed to be for Cranky Bugs, because all the ones past that seemed to have had the correct songs that were on VHS and onto DVD with a bonus song.
Yeah, well, the season 5 ones, they put a bonus song on the DVD releases, like, because I know Races, Rescues, and Runaways, the bonus song was "Come for the Ride," and on Spills and Chills, they put Night Train on there, but the song originally on VHS was "Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining."
And for Make Someone Happy, the song was It's Great to Me an Engine, and I think the song on the X bonus one was Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining.
Even though that was literally just on Spills and Chills, but they used the version with lyrics, because they put the lyricless version on Thomas Percy and the Dragon, Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining. But yeah, I'm trying to find the blue ink label of Cranky Bugs. Even though this case is in semi-good shape, I'm trying to find these like protectors to protect these slipcovers from getting damaged.
Hang on, let me see if I can find those. Oh yeah, I'm back, by the way. Let me see if I can find those protectors.
Okay. I mean,
you could buy 10 of them on eBay for $12.
well, that's actually really good, because I mean, I only need it for a certain amount of VHS clips, because I have tons of Clamshell VHS movies, and I've only a few slip covers. That's in case I get more Thomas VHS tapes and slip covers. And I only want to have in a Clamshell as Magic Railroad. But yeah, here's Races, Rescues, and Runaways, which unfortunately this box is beat up, so I'm probably just going to have to get another copy. Well, I'm going to get the blue ink label tape still, but I want a box in better condition.
Oh, what? You have the 1998 sleeve, but you have the 2002 cassette in there.
Yeah, or maybe it's 2001. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure someone must have they got it like this.
Yeah, it's like when I got my Thomas, what is it? Thomas Percy. Yeah, Thomas Percy and the Dragon. It was I think it was 1993 or 94 sleeve, but the VHS was like from 2001, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just a standard 2001 tape, because I mean, in 2000 they did blue tapes.
Yes, and 1999.
Well, also 1999, but they did stickers. But in 2000 they did ink labels, because even though for some reason Spills and Chills, even though 10 Years of Thomas goes after this release, which I'll explain, yes, I still need to regain that 10 Years of Thomas VHS tape, the original one with the original Thomas the Tank Engine Friends logo, but the blue tape ink label. Yeah. And then Spills and Chills actually want to get the blue ink label of Spills and Chills. So I know Lego Lover also got that in one of his unboxings. Like both now his Spills and Chills on VHS, both of his copies now will have cases. Because I know his blue sticker label of Spills and Chills has the Magic Railroad trailer. I just don't know what he'll do with the spare Bear copies, because I mean, maybe he'll be pleased to have cases for his copies finally. So, his Spills and Chills actually came in a Thomas's Friends Get Along 2000 VHS case, which was not good. And he got so mad at the end of the unboxing video.
I can see why.
At least when he got the 4 tapes, basically he now his Thomas's Friends Get Along 2000 tape has the right tape now because it came without a case. But Racist Rescues and Runaways, like I said, I'm probably gonna get the 2000 blue tape and get a better shaped box. Because this one is so beat up. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get another copy. This case is really beat up. Yeah, it's also missing the top, which sucks.
That's my question. Like, I have a couple among the which how many times I have like 15. I have like about like 2 or 3 of those that are literally missing the top, and it's literally the 90s tapes. Like, how does the top go missing? Like, I understand wear and all that, but that's just my thought.
Some just left. Oh man, that's that's okay. And then make someone happy. I'm gonna have to tell you, and Christmas Wonderland, I'm gonna get their blue tapes.
Both of those were released in 2000, so it is a possibility that you can find blue tapes for those.
Well, I mean, they're easy to find. I see them on eBay a lot. The Thomas's Christmas Wonderland VHS with the blue tape, that's really easy to find. Because like I said, they're all probably just be ink label, because the ink labels are easier. They're much harder to destroy than sticker labels. Because I mean, with ink labels, you've got to be careful with you don't actually scratch some parts of the tape with your fingernails.
Yeah.
Even though you just hold the tape like this in your hands without actually damaging it or anything. But yeah, here's Thomas Magic Railroad on VHS, which I know I did 3 versions of. Now I have 3 versions of this movie now.
What, you have the slipcover version, right?
No, I have the clamshell one.
Oh, the slipcover one. It doesn't go for much, but it is rare to find. I'll be honest.
It also has the Thomas Magic Railroad slipcover edition. I think you got it from a Half Price Books. But this version I have right here is the one that does have the Dragon Tales on PBS promo and the different version of the Stuart Little on VHS and DVD trailer, and it has the Elmo and Grouchland on VHS and DVD trailer after the Muppets from Space trailer is over.
I think my copy also has the same trailers.
I think doesn't yours have the one where they took out the Elmo and Grouchland trailer, and they just have these common versions?
I have to see.
Let me show you my tape. Let me just get it out.
Where is it?
You can tell by this amount of film, this one does have the Dragon Tales on PBS promo and Stuart Little different version on VHS and DVD trailer.
Here, let me do this. Okay, so I may turn on my camera for this. I don't know. You know what? I just will. So here's mine. And with this one, this copy has 2 print dates. Does yours have 2 or just 1?
Sometimes they'll have 2, because I think like they just recycled it from another tape or something. Like this, mine's printed on 37th week of 2000. One of them I had was 42nd week of 2000 or 38th week of 2000, where they took off the Dragon Tales. No, they took off the Elmo and Grouchland trailer, and they don't have it. Mine does have the Elmo and Grouchland on VHS and DVD trailer out now on this version.
I have to, because this tape is
on this one.
midway.
I like to call this one. Oh yeah, I like to call this one the version 1, where it does have the Elmo and Grouchland VHS and DVD trailer on there. But the version 2 like the one where they took off the Elmo and Grouch trailer, I call that one the version 2. But you know there's a really, really common version 3 where there's absolutely no previews on the tape at all, and it goes straight to the movie.
Yeah, like Columbia Pictures, then the FBI warning, then straight to the film, basically.
Yeah, that one is the rarest VHS. I think that's even more rare than this one I have.
I could go to I know there's another thrift store down where I am. They have 2 more copies of Thomas and Magic Railroad. I don't know if I should pick up both of those copies to see if I can be able to get the, like, I could imagine like picking up one of those copies and it's actually the rarest one. But
I doubt it's not. I doubt it's on the slipcover version of Thomas Magic Railroad on VHS. That slipcover version is kind of rare.
I don't remember. Maybe it is on the slipcover, because when this movie originally came out to VHS, it was on the clamshell, but then like a few months later, or a few months later, it was on the slipcover.
Yeah, because I mean, it were released on the same day as the DVD, Halloween Day 2000, but then eventually I think around late 2000 they put it on the slipcover VHS, because I mean, it would be funny if they released it in early 2001, but for some reason they didn't. They released it sometime in late 2000. I think if they did it after Christmas Day 2000, they put in the slipcover version.
So, yeah, maybe, I'll say maybe the slipcover is probably the rarest one, but I doubt that too as well. Like,
yeah. But yeah, now onto the other releases after Thomas Magic Railroad, which are trackside tunes. I'm actually going to get Calling Legends on VHS because there's actually a version of Calling Legends I want to get so bad on VHS, the white tape version.
Oh, the one with the, is it the one with the pink ink? The
Yeah.
pink ink label? Yeah, that's the one. I don't
like
think
those Barney
it's
tapes, except it's Thomas. Except it's the only Thomas release from Hit Entertainment to do that.
Let me see.
But, so trackside tunes, like I said, from trackside tunes, every release will be the same. But I need to explain something for Snowy Surprise and New Friends for Thomas. I want to have the original ink label tapes from 2003 and 2004 of Thomas and Snowy Surprise and New Friends for Thomas that go like basically from Thomas and Snowy Surprise in between James the Red Balloon and Best of Gordon, and for New Friends for Thomas having this ink label. Well, even though I don't mind which New Friends for Thomas VHS variation I get because it's the same thing. But yeah, here the only one I could show you is Best of Thomas because I don't. This is the first of the 4 best ofs I got on VHS, but I will get Best of Percy soon.
Okay, wait. For the Calling All Engines, the inking is not actually pink; it's actually red.
Well, yeah, it's red, yeah, because I saw that version on eBay so many times.
Yeah.
But Best of Thomas, like this and Best of James were the only ones that got 2004 ink label tape reprints. Well, actually, Best of Percy did get a 2002 reprint VHS where it does say Collector's Edition on the label, but on the original version, it just says Best of Percy.
Basically that.
Well, and but this one and Best of James were the only ones that got a 2004 ink label. Well, this is the original 2001 ink label Best of Thomas, where I was going to get this from a Goodwill many years ago, but it had the wrong tape inside. It had an Airbud tape in when I saw it at Goodwill once.
I don't even get me started on people putting wrong tapes in there.
You know, that's like how Flicka, his Dragon Tales School is Cool tape, his box has the wrong tape inside. It has the wrong Dragon Tales tape inside, which is the Let's Be Friends tape that has the bad no-hitter episode. But I told him there's a bare copy on eBay that's the right one. And like when I saw this at Goodwill and I realized this had the wrong tape, I just put it back on the shelf and I told them, nope, I'm not buying this.
You like absolutely not.
I mean, at least with Goodwill, I can check them. Even though I think it's best to buy if I bought VHS tapes brand new off the internet, because trying to find them used is like not a necessity for me. Because sometimes they just won't play properly. But my Magic Railroad, when I tested out a while ago, it did play just fine.
The one issue that I do have sometimes with the tapes is like you pick up the tape, congratulations, and then you play it in your VCR, and you notice that the picture is kind of a little bad. You take it out and put it in another VCR, it does the same thing. It tells me that whoever was watching this tape, they watched it over and over and over again to where the tape just got worn, and now the picture is fuzzy on the tape, which kind of gets me a little bit annoyed. But at the same time, at least the tape still works fine, I guess, as I say, I mean, but
Well, kind of true, but when I tried to watch Disney's Dinosaur on VHS, the reason why I can tell like maybe it's the picture doesn't look is probably because there was a little bit of the reasons why is because they probably watched it so much when I tried out Disney's Dinosaur on VHS. But luckily I'm getting it on DVD and Blu-ray because I just wanted to try out the movie to see if I liked Disney's Dinosaur or not. But yeah, Best of Thomas, I know I will get Best of Percy, James, and Sin. I want to find them in a thrift store brand new. Because like I said, this is not a necessity. I'm probably just going to get these brand new just to make it easier. But like I said, my Don't Give Up Reader's Digest Young Family's library tape of Dragon Tales Don't Give Up, that one played just fine. It still played fine because it was still in brand new condition because it played just fine.
Motorbikers. Ooh, okay, so I'm actually I do have that one. That's also that's another one I have. That's also from 2002. 2002.
Oh yeah, Salty Secret. I also have this on DVD.
Yeah, on DVD too.
But you know what's annoying about this release? I don't know why they didn't incorporate the song in the actual program on the DVD, but on the VHS they did it correct. I don't know what Ghislaine was doing.
Yeah, I noticed that. And I was like, something's fishy. But
why wasn't the song playing? I was like, but on the VHS it will play automatically at the end of the release. But luckily on the VHS and DVDs of Percy's Chocolate Crunch and James the Red Balloon, they play them at the end of the release on both VHS and DVD. But for some reason, this one, the VHS, the song plays at the end, but on the DVD, for some reason, it doesn't. Because I guess the reasons why on the DVD of Salty Secret, they put this little bonus feature on the menu of the DVD of Salty Secret called Meet Thomas's New Friends. So that's why they didn't have enough room to incorporate a fifth shed to put the bonus feature, the song as its own shed. Well, anyways, yeah, because I know like the endings on the menus for the season 6 and 7 releases, like, what was Salty Secret. This one played fine, but when I played this in my VCR player alone, it buzzed towards the end of the tape, but then I cleaned the VCR and it didn't buzz anymore.
Head problem.
Yeah, it played fine at the beginning, but then towards the end, it started to make awful buzzing sounds. Like, right when I started Bounty for Harold, it started to make awful buzzing sounds. But then when I played it again and I played even though I shouldn't be fast-forwarding too much on VHS because that's how it gets more damaged, I should just leave it alone.
It reminds me of my 3 copies of Thomas's Snowy Surprise, Salty Secret, and Percy's Chocolate Crunch. When I put 3 of those tapes in one of my VCRs here, one of my Panasonic units, it buzzed like crazy, but the other tapes didn't. So I knew it probably was, and then when I put it in another VCR, there is no buzzing. But at the same time, when I put a different tape in that same VCR, it's not making any buzzing noises. Like, the buzzing was so bad. Like, oh my God. I still have the original file date of when I recorded the buzzing stuff. It was, oh my God, I have a lot. It was, no, I'm going far. It was from May 2022, I recorded this. Like, the buzzing was so bad.
Like, it buzzed throughout the entirety of this? Are you talking about this release? Or it buzzed
the entirety of the tape. I do have 2 copies of Percy's Chocolate Crunch. One of them makes that buzzing noise throughout the whole tape, but the other copy does not.
I think, you have to see which one of them makes the buzzing sound, but probably have to just get rid of it and just and just keep the one that doesn't buzz. Because I mean, that's a really thing. Reason why to get two of the same copy, see which one does work fine and which one doesn't.
Oh yeah, I found one of my video files of the waffle buzzing.
Yeah, I need to get Percy's Chocolate Crunch next. I need to get that released next. I mean, I've got James Balloon, which will be next. Like this one, James Bear Balloon, this one plays just fine. I mean, I think the only problem is that the picture looks kind of not so good. So I'll probably just have to get another bare copy. I mean, the case is in good shape. I just need a new tape. So I'm not getting rid of this copy because this slipcover is in decent shape. I just need a new tape. But I know Lego Lover has two of these where one of them was his childhood one that broke, and one of them got sent to him by another fan. This one, the picture it didn't look as bad, but I'll probably have to test this tape out again just to be sure. Because, like I said, my VCR DVD combo recorder has HDMI built into it. Like I said, if the tape just has awful picture, I'm probably just gonna get a new copy. Oh, yep, there's a link right there.
Yeah, this is just the tape. Yeah, but the one problem is a little bit of wear on that.
A little bit of wear.
If you look on the word "other,"
well, mine doesn't have that.
And the film strip looks good. No signs of mold. Just like a little bit, like tiny bit of dust specks there, but that won't create the mold.
No, hopefully not. Because I mean, this, like I said, the slipcover's in good shape. I just need to get another copy bare. Because I mean, all I really want
found it for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. James Red Balloon. Luckily, I have a DVD copy that doesn't have that error where there's just one L on the disc, but mine has two L's on the disc.
I love eBay listings like this. Okay, so this is the first page, and the listing says James in the Red Balloon. Look, that's the first picture.
Uh-huh.
What is that supposed to be?
Oh my god.
What
was the seller doing?
It looks like a mat of some sort. And then we look through, and he does show the tape, but the box art is worn. Like, there's dents here. Yeah.
Well, I just need a bare copy, like I said. My case is in good shape, so I don't really need another case, because my case is in good condition. But yeah, like I said, for Thomas' Snowy Surprise and New Friends for Thomas, but Best of Gordon is going to be the same. Even though I know mine's going to have that error where it lists Thomas' Snowy Surprise on the back instead of it's only snow. But the reason why I want that version, despite it has that error, but in the actual program it will say it's only snow, is because it has a cool shiny thingy on it. Because I think there are other Thomas' Snowy Surprise VHS covers that have that glittery shiny thing.
Oh, the sleeve vinyl. The shiny vinyl. Yeah.
Even though I would like to do it, and sorry, AJ, that was my dad. I think that was my dad coming in.
Oh yeah. Here's one thing though. I did have a thought where, since this is only like a few bucks, I could be able to buy this for you, no problem. But here's the problem: whenever I'm gonna buy this bare tape, who knows how the picture quality is gonna be. So, like for example, if I'm gonna get this tape and I place it in, the picture is gonna be like the same as how you described it on your other tape, like all a little bit off.
It might be a little bit off, but like I said, I'll just test my copy again to make sure it doesn't buzz, which is good. It just, the problem is I think the picture doesn't look as good. That's the problem. But yeah, with Thomas' Snowy Surprise, I want to get the version, even though it mistakenly says Thomas' Snowy Surprise instead of it's only snow. I just want to make sure the tapes match up. It's like from leading up to New Friends for Thomas, or maybe like the standard like early 2004 tape of New Friends for Thomas that still has the Thomas with the bush, just like Best of Gordon. And then leading up to Steamies versus Diesels to maybe Track Stars, because that Track Stars on VHS along with Real Bit Vengeance is so rare.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, I just saw a Thomas VHS lot for $150, and it has 36 tapes, and one of them is the Track Stars tape, the 2006 tape.
Yeah, because I know that one, unfortunately, I have to listen to the Emily song crappy version, even though I can just mute it so I don't have to listen to it, even though I got to pay attention to the screen to make sure the tape plays fine. But yeah, your Steamies versus Diesels, I got this off. This actually came from the same one I got Cranky Bugs from. Yeah, I'm probably going to do this where I can just cover up the number 2, because I don't know why there's a number 2 on the Getting There and Name That Engine learning segments. Because even though on the DVD they don't have the number 2. Which is very odd. Yeah, this originally came in a 2-pack with the Bob Saves the Day release, but this came by itself. And this one played just fine. I just stopped the tape after the program was over because I didn't want to watch the previews.
The previews.
Yeah, there's only previews at the end of the tape. Even though there's just the promo from the DVD, VHS and DVD Pro from 2004. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, 2004 VHS/DVD promo version. Where it has this guy's voice, which is the same one as the 2006 DVD promo, but the only difference, there's not a different thing until the very end release. Where on this one they show VHS, but on DVDs they show DVDs. Yeah, and also like I could just cover this subtitle and other Toss Adventures because there's no episode called Steamies versus Diesels. I mean, it looks cool, but even though a lot of people say they just prefer to have the DVD version only. Well, yeah.
I'm noticing something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another listing here for the James and the Red Balloon. It says VHS, but it's the DVD, but it's the slim case version.
Oh my god. That's like how it says on the listing for the Dragon Tales We Can Solve It Together VHS, but it says it's listed as a DVD. Which unfortunately I cannot pull up on one of my things to show. But I don't know why it says on Dragon Tales this We Can Solve It Together. It says the listing says it's a tape. It says it's put as a DVD for some reason. And you said that's a similar thing with like the James and the Red Balloon thing.
Yeah. Oh.
It says VHS, but that listing says it's a DVD.
I gotta go get my pizza. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying.
Yep. And while he's taking care of something, I might as well tell you guys. I now have pamphlets for my Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun and Singing Dance and Dragonland DVDs. And like I said, yes, the only one I have to do now is Let's Share, Let's Play. And then that means I'll be able to do all of my Dragon Tales DVDs in no.
That's over with.
First save the day on DVD. No, VHS. I also have it. Well, I have it on DVD too. I mean, oh wow, this comes with search when I got this brand new off day.
All right, I'm back now. Oh, that's the 2005 tape of
Percy Saves the Day, yes, and it came with inserts when it came in the lot with Salty Secret when I opened them. play this like the one I got at Good many years ago. I mean, it came brand new, so it should work. I mean, I didn't even test it out yet. I forgot to test out when I first got it because I didn't have a VCR player to play this song.
Oh wait, I just noticed something. So with the buzzing noises, it wasn't actually with the Salty Seeker. It was actually with the Thomas and the Special Letter reprint. Not the Salty Secret. Yeah.
This Percy Saves the Day, I'm going to have to see if this one, unfortunately, if it buzzes or not. But this one came brand new, but I mean, I didn't have a chance to test out because I didn't have a VCR player to play this song. Hopefully it just doesn't buzz like the one I got from Goodwill many years ago. This one is all settled. That means I can find the others from 2005, including Hooray for Thomas, Calling All Engines, and the two of Celebrating 60 Years, Solar Celebration, and Songs from the Station, which, yeah, I can tell you, I know Lego Lover's copy unfortunately makes awful noises on the Songs from the Station VHS, his copy. I can't even tell why his copy was making awful, why the picture was awful and has crappy audio. Just don't get why.
Yeah. At the sum up point, just don't get why.
But yeah, I'm thinking of maybe getting the first two Toy Story films on 4K because I would like to. Because the reasons why I want to get rid of my VHSs of Toy Story 1 and 2, even though I'm going to keep the VHS of Monsters, Inc., even though I'm going to have it on 2-disc versions. Because of the cool blue tape of Monsters, Inc.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's far back in there. I'm not going to be able to get it out. But yeah, I understand.
Here are the Toy Story films. I can show. Well, let me show you Toy Story 1 and 2.
Yeah, I have both of those on VHS. There's also the 2000 reprints. The 2000 reprint of Toy Story, where with the original 1996 VHS of Toy Story, it's published regularly, but with the 2000 tape, it's digitally mastered by Lucasfilm.
Oh, so, I mean, it has the THX logo on the beginning of the Gold Classic Collection VHS
Yeah,
of Toy Story.
Yeah, that's the 2000 reprint of Toy Story. And yeah, you had the regular 1996 version. Yeah, there's the regular 1999 VHS of Toy Story 2.
Yeah, original 2000 VHS of Toy Story 2. Yeah.
Oh wait,
I mean,
the movie came out in 99, right, or 2000?
Well, it came out in theaters in 99, but the VHS came out the same time as the DVD in 2000.
Oh, okay, now it makes sense. All right, I thought it came out in 99.
I mean, I don't know how many people have the original DVD release from 2000 of Toy Story 2, but I like this VHS, even though the reasons why I want to get this and the first Toy Story on 4K is because I can just skip that part because, I don't like the song in Jesse's flashback story. Like, when that part made me cry. Like, the song in Jesse's flashback story, and it made me cry.
Yeah.
I don't know if that person can join, but yeah, I guess I'm probably just gonna get these two on 4K. Even though these look cool on VHS, but just to be safe than sorry, even though I like the design of this VHS, I think just to be safe than sorry, I think I should get Toy Story, this and the first Toy Story on 4K just to be sure.
I'm noticing something. So with your copy of Toy Story 2, it looks like there's a little bit of water damage on there. Is that waterlogged or?
No, it came. I opened it I think it might have got a little. It might have came like that when I opened it years ago, back in 2021.
Hang on, let me get mine. Okay, here's mine.
Like mine's got the one where the yellow on the spine is a bit lighter, but some people say it's much darker on theirs. I don't know why it came like
mine doesn't show that. It's just.
I mean, it just came like that when I opened it because it's just reflecting off the light.
Yeah,
that's just reflecting off.
And it looks like it has been waterlogged a little bit. That's why.
I mean, the tape worked. I mean, the opening to this tape just worked fine, which is good.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. With the opening, the one trailer that one promo or trailer that I really like is the Disney's California Adventure promo. Because I'd say that was the best one.
Because like that one, that thing opened up in the parks. That was after that was before Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamp's Adventure hit VHS and DVD.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you have both Lady and the Tramp 1 and 2 on VHS or DVD or Blu-ray.
I do have Lady and the Tramp on VHS, but I don't have it on DVD or Blu-ray.
Okay, do you have the second Lady and the Tramp on VHS or DVD?
No.
They're on eBay, the VHS or DVD, even though the Blu-ray comes with the DVD anyway. That's why I have the 2 Lady and the Tramp films on Blu-ray, because they come with the DVD. But yeah, and then I'm probably just gonna get rid of these 2 Toy Stories on VHS because, like I said, the reasons why I want to have them on disc formats because, I know, because well, like I said, in Toy Story 2, it's not so bad. Like I said, I just, even on the VHS, I can just mute the audio so I don't have to listen to the sad song in Jesse's flashback sequence.
Or you could just fast forward it.
Well, unfortunately, that's going to ruin the tape because, with Jake Martin, he doesn't want to ruin his VHS tape, so he has to let it play through without messing up the tape.
Oh, like the stress from the film strip.
Yes, that's why he
has
has to...
now I get it. Now I get you.
That's why. Even though, like I said, the VHS looks cool because it matches the 2011 3D Blu-ray release, I'm probably just going to get it on 4K. The Toy Story 2 along with the first one, just to be sure. That way I don't have to worry about any of these parts, Because, discs are harder to damage than VHS tapes.
I mean, they could get scratched then and there, and, video could stop from then and there, but... Oh, I'm sorry, but do you want me to reply to this comment here by MP?
No, it's fine. I can do it.
Okay, you can do it. Okay, good.
Mr. Orange says, I took my missus and kids to Toy Story 4, and I was the only one that cried. Okay, I was talking about Mr. Orange when you saw Toy Story 4 in the theaters. They said the ending was it was even more sadder than Toy Story 3. But I can understand why. I even cried more than at the end of Toy Story 3 than I did Toy Story 4. I didn't cry at the end of Toy Story 4.
No, I didn't either, but I do agree on how people think it's sad.
Yeah, but Monsters Inc. I probably will keep this VHS, even though I'm gonna have it on all disc versions, 4K, and even I think the menu on the 4K release with the Blu-ray and bonus material Blu-ray will look the same as the one from 2013. I'm not sure. I'll get the Monsters Inc. 4, but that Monsters Inc. 4K is going for so much on eBay. I'm not kidding. It's going for maybe close to $50. No, I think it's less than $40. Getting brand new with slipcover and everything.
But here's one problem I have with the clear case of Monsters Inc. It could get damaged more easily compared to the original clamshells. That's what bothers me. Because every Monsters Inc. tape I see has a crack on a tiny crack on the bottom part or on the top. But with the regular ones, you don't see those cracks or whatever else on there.
I know some people, I can understand that from some people, but even though this VHS looks cool because it's got a cool clear clamshell, it's got a cool blue tape inside. As long as you're just careful with the tape, that's good. Because like I said, I'm probably gonna keep this tape because it looks so cool. Even though I'll have it on 4K and 3D Blu-ray because this tape looks so cool. Yeah, the reasons why I want to also watch 4K, Blu-ray, and DVD. The reason why I want to have those to watch the movie more than the VHS is because, there's one part that still scares me in Monsters Inc. when Sullivan was trying to do a scare demonstration to scare the kid simulator, but then he felt so bad after he scared Boo by accident.
Oh yeah, and then we come to the betrayal of the whole movie after that. I was like I would say that part of Monsters Inc. literally kind of had me fuming when the boss of Monsters Inc. just opened a door and said, they just sent them away to the Himalayas.
Well, that is technically true. Jack Seeming says, "Can I join?" I'm not so sure, Jack Minks. As long as there's nothing in your background disturbing you, because I don't want any background noises bothering me either. So once Jack Minks says, hopefully he'll say, "Sure, I understand how you feel." But I honestly think I'm probably gonna maybe get this on 4K. But like I said, I'm gonna have to be careful with buying that 4K because I don't know why. Even though I can get the 4K of the first Cars, because think about it, that Cars from 2007 on VHS is so rare.
Because I remember with the VHS, those were given out to Disney members, like club members only, and that's why it's considered as rare. Because,
well, yeah, because I'm trying to get that 4K release of the animated version of Cinderella, not the live-action remake, the original Cinderella from 1950. But the problem is it's exclusive to Disney Movie Club, and I'm not a member of Disney Movie Club at all.
People who were a member of Disney Club back in like 2006 were really lucky to have that on VHS. Didn't they give them out for free or something? No, they didn't give it out for free, did they? I don't remember. But
I was not a member of Disney Movie Club back then.
I wasn't either. That's why I'm questioning myself.
And Pete says, "Do I have the very rare 2007 VHS of Cars?" No, I don't. I have the Blu-ray edition that's exclusive to Disney Movie Club as well. But I want to get the 4K edition. So cool. It may even look better in 4K. The first Cars from 2006, because it looks just so cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah, even like in 4K transfer, people don't even need VHS tapes anymore.
Speaking of rare tapes, I did come across a rare tape a couple days ago. It's the 1990 tape of Here Comes Peter Cottontail. The 1990 VHS. This is recorded on EP mode, and it has the rare moaning noise at the end of the tape. People would consider that as here it is. I only got it just the tape cassette itself, but then again, it was going for like 89 cents. So I was like, why not?
Yeah, here's my VHSs of Lady and the Tramp 1 and 2. Even though this is why I like the second Lady and the Tramp much better than the first.
I remember people were talking about that the sequels to the animated 101 Dalmatians and Lady and the Tramp were kind of bad. But I'm going to be honest and say I don't remember parts of it being bad, probably because I haven't seen it in a while, or probably because I don't think it's bad.
Because think about it. Every time I see those scenes with the baby crying all over and over and over again, Lady and the Tramp, that just drags it. It makes it go downhill for me.
Oh, yep.
It just goes on and on and on. It just starts to go downhill. In my perspective, but I know some people can sometimes can chill to those parts, but I can for some reason not do that. Even though I was trying it out for the first time, the first Lady and the Tramp. Well, I know some people say they do like the first Lady and the Tramp better than the second one. But yeah, the second one I'm going to say I like much better than the first. This is my all-time favorite Disney direct-to-video sequel because I think it did better than the first in my opinion. Because I can tell you, at least there's some cool actors who voice these characters in this sequel. You know Bill Farquharaki, who did Patrick Star in SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yep.
He voiced one of the Junkyard Dogs gang in this movie as well.
You learned something new.
Yeah. Also, Jodie Benson, who played Ariel in all three Little Mermaid movies, she voices Lady the Dog in this sequel, whereas in the original, she was voiced by someone else. But some new additions like Scott Wolf voicing Scamp and Alyssa Milano voicing Angel. They said they were going to release this at tail end of 2000, this VHS and DVD, but for some reason they pushed it to the start of 2001. Because they said on the 1998 VHS of the first Lady and the Tramp, saying coming exclusive to video and DVD 2000, Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventure, but unfortunately they pushed it to February of 01.
The exact month and year that Disney's California Adventure Park opened up.
Oh yeah, the 27th of February 2001 was when this VHS, along with the DVD counterpart, came out.
Interesting.
And yeah, also like when the couple's toddler son actually did talk a little bit. The actor who voiced their toddler son Junior is an Andrew fellow. I don't know his last name, but I know it's an Andrew guy who voiced the toddler's son Junior.
Andrew Garfield.
You think it was Andrew Garfield who played
No,
Spider-Man?
I just said Andrew Garfield because Andrew Garfield. Andrew. No, I know Andrew Garfield.
Well, I know
did
that
not voice the child. Like, come on now.
It's a different Andrew person, but I know.
Yes.
But you said I heard that name is familiar to me. Andrew Garfield, who played Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, basically, because the original 3 from Sony were Tobey Maguire.
I kind
And-
of want to say this right now, but I don't know if it's going to be funny. When you say about this Andrew dude that he voiced as the child, right?
Yes, it's a different Andrew person, not Andrew Garfield who voiced
Andrew Tate voiced the child.
that Andrew person.
No. Andrew Tate would not.
I'll have to look at the cast of Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventure again, but like I know the ones I know are Bill Fagerbakke, who did Patrick Star and SpongeBob, Jodie Benson, who did Ariel and all 3 Little Mermaids as Lady in this sequel, and Scott Wolf, who did Scamp, and Alyssa Milano, who did Angel. I don't know if Jack can join. I just don't know if it's a perfect time to do it right now. But yeah, Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventure, I mean, it's worth giving a watch. I mean, if you've not seen it, that's fine. I mean, it's worth giving a watch. I mean, I'm not sure if you have seen it before, you just never seen it yet. I mean, I've seen the sequel twice. I remember watching it. It was so good. Because at least, like, I know this one scene, like, when everyone's worried about Scamp being missing,
Yeah.
at least I know the toddler son was only upset once. That's a good thing. Because if it kept going on and on and on, it would have dragged it it would have been even as terrible as the original. But luckily, even like when the child was excited when he and Scamp's sisters were jumping excitement because there was chaos going around the picnic area. I think that was my favorite scene from the movie. But like in that one scene, like, when they see Scamp about to cause mischief around the picnic. And Jake Martin says, guess what? My VHS tapes came from eBay. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie came yesterday and Shark Tale came today. Exciting news, Jake Martin. If you have time to join, I'll provide you if you have time to join, you can show me the tapes. Because I'm showing somewhat VHS tapes and maybe I'll show some these later on in this stream. If you have time to join, Jake Martin. But yeah, as I was saying, yes, I also have this and the first one on, well, Blu-ray, because they come with DVDs. Because like I said, if my rules say if I have them on the highest format, even if I have 2 different Blu-ray versions of that movie, I will not get them on VHS.
Sorry, I'm going to go out of topic here, but this pizza place literally gave me a baby slice. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god! What's the pizza place called?
Oh, I kind of don't want to share since it's within my area premises.
Oh,
but
well, I'll just say it's a specific pizza place.
It's like a independent pizza business, but they sell really good pizza in
What?
my area.
That's cool.
But
And
a
there's
baby
tons of
slice like
places-
this, come on now.
But yeah. But, and like also I'll tell you this, like, how like all made. Like even like when Scamp starts to destroy the whole Independence Day picnic thing, and like at least the son doesn't even act like a spoiled crybaby at all. He like Scamp's sister like just jump in excitement. There's gonna be chaos.
There's
For some reason,
DVDs. Is advanced with Disney's Fast Play. Your movie and a selection of bonus features will begin any moment. Because this guy said, "Who remembers Fast Play?"
Yeah, I remember Fast Play.
Also, Hit Entertainment. What was it called with the Hit Entertainment? Was it the same thing or?
It's basically this one. It's like for your convenience, this DVD has been enhanced with Hit Entertainment's autoplay. Your program will be automatically. Bypass autoplay. Select the main menu button at any time. Your feature presentation will begin the moment. Enjoy. MP says Hit copied it. No, they didn't. It says at the beginning. Well, in the Disney one, they say this Disney DVD has been enhanced with Disney's Fast Play. But for the other one, it says for your convenience, this DVD has been enhanced with Hit Entertainment's autoplay. But for Disney, they say your movie and a selection of bonus features will begin automatically.
That's a good point, though. Who made the Fast Play first, Disney or Hit Entertainment? Because they started doing it in 2006.
Well, actually, they did. Fast Play was actually introduced on Disney DVDs in 2005 because Lilo and Stitch 2: Stitch Has a Glitch was released in sometime in 2005 before Chicken Little hit theaters. But so yeah, if you've not seen the sequel, Lady and the Tramp 2, AJ, you can be my guest and give it a watch. I mean, you'll probably like it. If you don't like it as much as I do, that's fine.
I mean, as I said, I have seen it, but I don't remember most of the movie because it's been a while. But I don't mind watching it again.
Well, I mean, okay, if you just mind giving it another try to see if maybe you'll probably like it.
I'll see.
Okay.
Did
put these
Paramount do it? No, they didn't.
But and also I could show you that Oliver and Company because that film's going to be 35 this November. Oliver and Company. This is one of my favorite. It's some people's favorite classic, but well, even though like Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid are masterpieces for me, this is my all-time favorite, just regular Disney movie, just in general. Not because of talking animals, but it takes place in. This is why I like movies where they're in New York City.
America, heck yeah.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. Yeah, it's one of the VHS from 1996 that I have that has the Toy Story coming soon to home video soon.
What's your favorite Pixar movie?
Mine's Monsters, Inc. Because of I know the quotes from it a lot. That's why Monsters, Inc. is my all-time favorite Pixar movie. Because not only because it's cool that they have like talking monsters, but how all their quotes are the best. Even though I'm not going to say all of them out here in the stream, but this is why Monsters, Inc. is my all-time favorite Pixar film. It's because I know their quotes very, very well. That's why Monsters, Inc. is my all-time favorite Pixar film. Because not because they're cool with talking monsters, but their quotes I can recite very well.
Here's a good question that I could ask. What is your favorite live action Disney movie?
If I choose, hopefully it's just not one where they have sports.
Don't say you don't have to go with any sports ones. Don't go for like the Big Green or whatever else.
Or Mighty Ducks. I'll just choose I think I like Mr. Magoo or the Honey Eye films.
For me, I'll say either say Flubber or the live action 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, it's cool, the live action 101 Dalmatians, because it has Glenn Close playing Cruella de Vil this time instead of a completely different actress.
Yeah.
And since I heard their live action Moana. Are you serious, MP? They're seriously making a live action Moana, even though the computer animation was kind of good?
You know what? If they are making a live action Moana, put The Rock as one of the actors on the live action. Put Dwayne Johnson in there.
Jake Martin says, I'm afraid I cannot join in because I have to deal with situations with my family. Oh, man. Okay, I understand Jake Martin because I know, unfortunately, I know he's got a grandmother he has to deal with in his house, which sucks.
What's funny is that, you know, in my thought, I know they may not. The Rock, yes, The Rock. No, I'm sorry, no freaking way.
Okay, I was gonna say, oh yeah, I cannot say foul language, bad swear words in the stream, otherwise I'll get in big trouble. That was close. But yeah. Also, I was gonna tell you, I do have a Nintendo Switch.
Dwayne Johnson is actually gonna be in the live action movie.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne. He voiced, you know, and of course we all know he voiced in the animated movie, and now he's going to be in the live action movie in the works.
Oh my! But I'm not sure if I'm going to see that live action remake because the computer animation one was so good. I don't think there's no like live action. Just like how yes, like these Disney films, Disney Renaissance, because you know how like these animated versions were so good they don't even need a live action.
They literally announced the news today. That's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that really crazy? I also was going to say this. I know I'm getting my two Wiggles DVD very soon. The Toot Toot and Wiggle Bay DVDs. These remakes happen 2 decades after the original. Well, that is true. For the original Beast, 26 years to get that live action made for the Beauty and the Beast live action remake.
Yeah, I see on that.
The live action Lion King did it 25 years after the original 4. Of course, then I still need to get. Hopefully next week, Jake Martin, you may absolutely join my next chat next week, April 11th. Hopefully that by that time you will get to join next week's chat for April 11th. All today's April 4th. Next week is LeapFrog, my opinion. I love those videos. Because at least, even though they're trying to educate kids, at least the characters don't tell the kid what to do.
Do you have actually that's a great question I wanted to pull out. Do you have the original Lionsgate LeapFrog DVDs?
No, the originals are by Warner Home Video, but the first 5 are by Warner Brothers, but the only one that was not distributed by Lionsgate was A Cat of Christmas Cheer. Which I'm actually surprised. This guy said that the Cat of Christmas Cheer, the very last original LeapFrog release with original character designs, released a week after Thomas' Ultimate Christmas release on DVD. And Blue Hedgehog Man 17 says hi. Hello, Blue Hedgehog Man 17. I do prefer the one with the frog jumping circle, but where the announcer goes, LeapFrog every day. I just don't know. I'm a big fan of the standard logo. It just shows logo and no voice clips. I might get those LeapFrog released first 4 on VHS. Well, I have them all on DVD, and they weren't actually that bad. I just gotta watch to see if that release is good. I'll try them out with DVD. If it's good, I will buy it on VHS. There's another rule. I tried some of these Bob the Builder releases on. and I can buy most of them on VHS because they weren't actually that bad.
Speaking of LeapFrog, OGs remember the rock and roll tapes where they
Oh, the
teach
rock.
you math in the music style. That was awesome back in the day.
Yeah. I don't think I would like how if I get all those LeapFrog releases back on VHS, because I remember having the Clockworks Factory release on both VHS and DVD, even though I could have just kept it. I still had it, but I don't know why I got rid of it for some reason. I kept the thing. I don't think you watched those LeapFrog videos, AJ, the one where they at least they don't tell the viewer what to do.
I have seen the LeapFrog videos, but I do remember there was a Lionsgate DVD that came out of LeapFrog. More or less, if I am mistaken, there is probably none.
Well, there are. The first 5 were just released by Lionsgate.
Yeah.
Well, the first 2 were re-released by Lionsgate in 2009, but then the 3 after that, even though it's funny, like they put Talking Words Factory 2, the Code Word Caper, it's like they should watch it after the first Talking Words Factory, even though I watched them because the reason why I watched Math Circus after Talking Words Factory because of the numbers on the stock numbers on the spines. That's why I watched Math Circus after Talking Words Factory original before going to sequel Code Word Caper.
Who knows about the song? I love you. You love me.
Oh my God.
We're one big family.
Yeah, the Barney I Love You song, which is it's fine in my opinion, but it's not as catchy as Thomas and Roll Call.
That reminds me when I don't know which company made the Barney movie, but apparently the Barney movie did much worse than Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Sorry.
Yeah, even though like people like to say Magic Railroad is a fail way.
I mean, you know, Thomas and the Magic Railroad only made 300,000 back, but I think the Barney movie lost $2 million.
I eventually watched the Barney movie. I mean, it was by Universal. I think it was released by Universal on DVD. I think it was Hollywood Studios who.
Yeah, the Barney movie lost $3 million in production, which sucks.
Kind
of reminds me of 2 tapes I recently got, and I looked at information for each, and it turns out both of the movies I had actually lost $20 million each in revenue.
Oh man, that is a shame.
One of the movies was The Art of War. It was released by Warner Brothers, and the other one was, which one was it? I forgot. Let me check.
Says I heard one of the Barney movie producers, South Park.
Bless the Child. That's the other movie.
One of the producers of the Barney movie, Barney's Great Adventure, made South Park? Oh my God.
Did the Barney movie feel worse than the Powerpuff Girls movie?
I don't know if it did, because I don't know how much the Powerpuff Girls movie made in the box office, honestly. Because I think they released it.
The Barney movie did worse. So the budget was $10 million for the Powerpuff Girls movie, and they made $1 million back.
I know too. Even though, like, get this, Cars 2, it's not a lot of people say it's not only the worst Cars movie, but they say it's the absolute worst Pixar movie ever.
Why did the Barney movie fail? Not many people purchased movie tickets to see it. Or maybe because, test audiences. Don't even get me started on test audiences.
Don't let's start on either.
I mean, I've heard about a lot of people hating Cars 2. Yeah. And just like how you said, it was the worst movie that Pixar ever made.
Well, I mean, some people say it's in original Cars because like how in Light Queen dressed just the way he says his crew is off the season. That's why I thought like maybe someone goes after Cars 1 done. Because you know how Unlucky Tuggy went mentally insane? How everything was awful about Cars 2?
I would go mentally insane too.
Like how seriously, how can cars serve food to other cars? I really. Here's Peter. I forgot to show you this.
Is it just me, or do I notice that you're lagging out kind of pretty bad? Is it just me?
Oh, I'm fine. I was just grabbing something.
No, like when you're talking, it sounds like distorted out and out, in and out.
Oh,
I don't know if it's just me.
Peter version.
THX, oh no, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome to Lucasfilm, baby.
Yeah, even though I don't have any Star Wars films on VHS. Like I said, since they're all on 4K, I'm not going to even get them on VHS at all. The original trilogy or the prequels. Even though only the 2 prequels were on Star Wars. Episode 1, Phantom Menace, Episode 2 were the only ones to be released on VHS.
But here's one thing, though, I will say about Lucasfilm THX. They got paid a lot of good money to remaster, to like digitalize whatever for the Disney movies.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, I mean, of course. And was it a child's worst nightmare? Yes. But was it worth it for Lucasfilm in the end? I mean, who knows how much money they made doing these back in the day?
I can understand. This Peter Pan VHS of mine played fine. I'll try out some of these VHS. Like I said, I'll try them all out. Because unfortunately, my Oliver and Company VHS, I'll have to buy another. I'll have to buy a Bear copy. My Clamshell. Like I said with my Thomas Racing Rescues, no, Thomas James from VHS. The case is in good shape. I just need a new Bear case from Oliver and Company VHS, so it doesn't make an awful fuzzy sound.
I think I could actually find a Bear tape of Peter Pan as well for you.
And maybe Pocahontas, but even though Pocahontas didn't play that bad, honestly.
What is the? Oh wait, that's not my question.
That's okay. See, recently they changed the name of it. That's sad. Then when they changed Lucasfilm, THX.
THX is still called THX today. I know of.
I mean, they don't even use that logo nowadays for some reason.
Yeah.
Even though it'd be cool if they did it, because Cars was the very last Disney Pixar movie on DVD alone to be THX certified, at least for now.
Oh, 20th Century Studios.
Yeah.
I mean, they are a Disney company, so.
But both Rescuers 1 and 2 and down from chess.
Wait, hold on. Was
What?
it the Rescuers or the Aristocats that had that? There was this scene in the movie. I don't know if it's from the Rescuers or from the Aristocats, But in one scene, when you slow down this scene of like whoever's writing whatever, in these apartment windows, you could see a naked lady.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure which one that was from. I don't know if it's from the Rescuers or from the Aristocats. I have to check.
I'm sure, but yeah, Rescuers, both the first and the second one are equally as good. I mean, the original Rescuers is such a classic. I mean, I could just, don't mind this writing of a letter H on the tape. At least it played just fine.
Yeah, it's the Rescuers. That's the movie that has the naked lady glitch.
Yeah, I think it's on this VHS, but I think on the Blu-ray they took it off because you can't see it really well on VHS.
Who remembers the THX logo with the Moo can? That's the first one. The first one I ever saw is the original Lucasfilm LTD one. You know, the deep high note.
Yeah, I could see that. Show Rescuers down here, which I think some people say it's as good as the first. The only sequel that I know that they released in theaters, the original. Paramount 9th anniversary logo. Yes, I remember seeing it on the Blue's Clues Joe Jess. Which actually I'm going to get those Blue's Clues soon.
I think the 90s and 90th anniversary logo is on my Rugrats the movie VHS. I'm not sure because that came out in 2001, I think.
Well, the movie came out in late 1998, but it came out in VHS in 1999.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's
9th anniversary feature presentation logo Paramount was shown on the Blue's Clues Get to Know Joe 2000 VHS and Get to Know Joe. No, it's Time 2002.
I know I don't have any children's shows that have the 90th anniversary Paramount logo, but I think I do have like a couple tapes from like live action films that have the 90th anniversary logo. I'm gonna have to probably check later, but at the same time, I got too many freaking tapes to look over, and I don't have time for it.
I probably should just do a few at a time. Still have lots of. So I think I'll show one more thing, AJ, because it's getting close to 9 o'clock. So I think around 5 till 9, I think I'm maybe still stop. I know I'll probably stop around 55.
I mean, whatever's up to you. It's your channel, my friend.
Oh yeah, I think we'll stop it when it reaches 8:55. It's 8:53, so I'll show you one more.
All right, you can show me one more. I do have one more question to ask.
Okay, why don't you give out the question? I'll show you.
Well, the question was with one of the thrift store. Well, one of the finds I found at a thrift store, one of the tapes I found was Atlantis: The Lost Empire on VHS. They apparently were selling it for $4.49. That's literally the same price of it. You would get it online. Would you really want to pay $4.49 for Atlantis: The Lost Empire in a thrift store?
Probably. I'd rather stick with like getting it VHS tapes brand new and sealed from Goodwill from 99 cents.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. That's why I like to see if they're brand new, because I mean, even though, like I said, that's because like under necessity, I'd rather just get a brand new and sealed VHS. But yeah, let me show you one more thing and then I'll quickly end the stream.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I don't know if I still have the photo. I know I have the photo of the Atlantis picture, but I'm not going to go through it because I have thousands of pictures on my phone, and I don't have time to go through it all.
I was going to tell you, do you have a GameCube to play or a Wii that can play GameCube games?
Yeah, I have a Wii that plays GameCube games, and I do have Super Smash Bros. Melee, but it's the player's choice version.
I think it's better if I got the player's choice version, and I could probably give it to someone else. Because, you know, player's choice versions of games are cheaper to get original. Even though I don't like that little yellow, even though I don't mind it because it's a bit cheaper to get the cartridge. Because this melee game is going for so much money. That's been skyrocketing in price a lot.
I know with Super Mario Sunshine, ever since 3D All Stars came out for the Switch, that game has been dropping down drastically. Like, that's kind of rare for a rare GameCube game. Like, it went for $60, now it went for $20, $30.
I think it takes me 5 days, so I'm gonna go let you leave, and I'll go ahead and.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, and
I'll go and
I
I'll
wish
go
all
ahead.
y'all. I wish all of y'all a get ready for the Mario. Oh, I will be ready for the Mario movie. Because they said they were going to release it April 7th, but they pushed it 2 days early for some reason. But it's whatever. But I hope all of you have a good night, especially you too. And I'm gonna finish up whatever I was doing. And peace out.
Well, anyways, yep. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed me doing this chat stream for April 4th of 2023. Hopefully, stick around for the next one for next week on April 11th. So, yep. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this chat stream, and hopefully, you guys enjoyed this and stick around for more chat streams coming soon. We'll stick around for the next one next week on April 11th.